and referred to this statement of NOMPILO. There are certain things that he will confirm as an expert. Same applies with Mangena. He's a ballistic expert. Any information,
science, please.
Sorry?
That's science.
That's science, yes.
Yeah, that's forensic science.
This is natural science.
Oh, is that so?
This one is natural science.
Oh.
So there's a lot of, I'm just gonna call it dark energies at this moment. And there's definitely some dark energies on the opposite side of the door.
I then went to them, I then prayed for Longwe, and on my spirits I saw that he had a shadow of a dead person, and that person was appearing to me as a male, dark in comparison, in white cloth. I told him what I saw. He even agreed that a dead person is even struggling him. He doesn't sleep at night. I asked him who was that person, and he didn't tell me.
So Mzansi, I cannot ignore this. I've seen your comments in the comment section talking about Candace Star's video and asking me to react on it. So let's just get right into it. So first and foremost, make sure you like the channel because we're going to go real deep and dark today. So make sure you like this video for all the work that I've put together. So let's start with I blame Mngomezulu. Yes, I said what I said because he's the one who brought up what? He brought up SANGOMA NOMPILO's testimony into the record. And, he said, you know what? I do not want to act like I do not live within African traditions. And I absolutely love that statement, by the way. And Rata said, you know what? And Rata went on to say, this court is not equipped for to listen to this, to listen to vanishing evidence. And he says, I'm not equipped to make a finding that gunesthunzi eduze nomuntu. And you could tell Rata was going into a sense of panic. And Mngomezulu just kept his cool. He just continued, okay? He kept his cool. He was unraveled, unshattered, unmoved by what Rata was saying. It's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to bring the Zimbabwean. I'm sorry. Okay, I shouldn't be laughing. Okay, this is some serious stuff. First of all, I am no expert in any Sangoma Kutwala business. I'm just bringing this to you as it is, okay? Mngomezulu brought in African science, and then Rata said, no, I only want to deal with forensic science. And now we have the American Candace Star bringing an American twist to it because SENZO's spirit and Kelly's spirit, they're channeling through her all the way there across seas, across oceans. I don't know how this works. Let me know in the comment section if that is even possible, okay? I wish that we could have a one-on-one session with Gogo Manzini from Owami's channel over there to explain some of these things, because why is she drawing with the pen and scribbling real hard and the pen is not, there's no ink coming out? What is the relevance of that? I've never watched this lady, okay, so I don't want to discredit her, but there are parts of what she says that I want to take and run with it. So let's go back to NOMPILO's testimony, okay? Not testimony, NOMPILO's affidavit that was brought into the record brilliantly by Mngomezulu, okay? And then when Judge Rata tried to object, Mngomezulu said, take several seats because the state is going to bring who? Dr. VVO. And who's Dr. VVO? That is another Sangoma, okay? A renowned Sangoma. Dr. Victor Velapi Otis. And the state is bringing him as an expert in African science. Oh! But so who exactly is Candace Star? I don't want to just, my lack of understanding is going to show up a lot. But so I said, you know what? Let me figure out first who she is. Utumengani, ukalangani. What is she famous for? What does she do? Does it work? Has she proved a couple of things? Listen, she has over 100,000 subscribers right here on the YouTube channel. So that means she's got that YouTube plaque that I'm gunning for. So please make sure you're subscribed to this channel because we are what? $250,000 to our goal. Okay, so Candace Star, there's nothing. Her description just says, you know what, for donations and bookings. Okay, she does tarot readings for a living, and her channel is all about paranormal justice. So I don't know if what if oh, plot twist, guys, what if Mngomezulu subpoenas her as the defense witness to talk about the dark energies around that she saw. That would be interesting. Or even worse, what if she's subpoenaed by the defense? No, by the state. Ooh, you know what? I'm going down a tangent. Let me come back to the point I wanted to make. So, what else does she say? She does tarot readings for a living. Why do I say she's American? It says Cash App, and that's her Cash App handle over there. But basically what she does, she just gives out the money that she wants you people to pay, okay? But she doesn't really say who she is, what she does. Yeah, I don't see anything. So we're just gonna go with this one video. And again, I'm not saying I'm an expert in anything that she's talking about. I'm just taking the pieces that she's putting out and we're dissecting them and comparing them to our African science that was put on the record by SANGOMA NOMPILO. Let's get into it.
SANGWENI'S states under oath in English. I am the person who is helping people with problems, different sicknesses, and I undergo the training for that SANGOMA. So I took the keys, walked out with them to the house that I used to communicate with God and my ancestors. I then light the candles.
Nisi, what's wrong? What's wrong? I see you smiling.
I'm thinking aloud.
Yes. And smiling.
I'm thinking aloud.
And laughing now.
I then light the candles. I first talked to Kelly, telling her that what happened to her was very painful, but hence trust God. She said she was even, okay, maybe there's a word missing, my lord. She was even of killing herself. I told her that she mustn't thinking of killing herself. I told her that she mustn't do that. Her kid still needs her. I then told, I'll read it as is. I then told me that they left police still busy with their work, so she won't stay with me for a long time. They need to go back and attend the police. They then left. Few minutes after they left, I heard a voice of female calling my daughters, saying, Togo, Togo. I peeped through the door and noticed that it was Mrs. Mtimunye, Busisiwe's mother. She said the police were looking for Kelly, and I said they just left. Before Kelly left, she told me that the criminals got inside the house and pretended as if they wanted her cell phone. But she was surprised because they didn't take the phone. They only killed SENZO. She found her phone next to the door. After they left, I slept. On December month 2014, it was a month after funeral, Kelly came to me and she told me that nothing is going well for her and she is having spirits, and she felt I was the one to help her. I told her that I must pray and I must talk to my ancestors in order to check what was her problem. Before I helped, I prayed. After that, I told her that I saw on my spirits that she was supposed to do a ceremony after losing her boyfriend, and other things should follow after that. And I told her that without that cleansing ceremony, there was nothing to be done by me. She then left. Mid-December, she came to me and told me that she was ready for the cleansing ceremony. She was complaining that even if she is performing at the stage, she feels that something was not right. I told her that I cannot do that while her mother was in KZN for Christmas. She then promised to notify me when her mother comes back. Okay. On 2015 January, beginning of the month, I cannot remember the date, Kelly came to me and told me that her mother was back and want to proceed with the cleansing. She then gave me the date. I cannot remember the date she gave me. Kelly came back and I followed the process of cleansing her according to the way I was trained. Before Kelly's cleansing ceremony, but after she approached me to help her, Kelly's mother, Zandile, and Zandile's boyfriend by the name of Longwe, to go to the room that I used to attend my clients. They then went to that room. I was at the main house with Kelly's mother. I shouted at Kelly's mother, asking her why she decided to brought Zandile's boyfriend whilst he is having his family. She said she thought of me and then there is nobody to help her except him. She was not taking her serious. She was laughing.
At first, it was like saying, basically making me feel like I'm saying to you that I want to break up with him, but that's not actually the case. I feel like that's a throw off. I feel like this is going to get me in some trouble.
So one comment here says, she did say utwele ngaye. She literally made a song where she clearly states she sacrificed him. I hate that song so much and people love it, I tell you. And another comment goes on to say, she literally performed that song in front of him. It was during the Thursday night with Robert Marawa show days, 2 days before he died. I remember when I heard he was fatally shot at her house, I immediately thought to myself, she did it. That song was a confession. I keep telling this to people and they always say, it is just a song. But remember, most of these artists make music about situations happening in their own lives. So Karen says that Kelly Khumalo was trying to break up with SENZO MEYIWA. That's what was going on that night. No. Or was SENZO MEYIWA trying to break up with her? Well, then SENZO MEYIWA has a strange way of trying to break up with someone. Going to their house for dinner. Wow. So then she also alludes that then Kelly said, well, if she can't have him, then nobody else will.
First thing I heard was it was premeditated. His passing, allegedly, was premeditated. Here. Okay. This Kelly girl, she made a deal with literally, she's into stuff. This Kelly girl's into some dark energy work. And she made a deal. And in that deal, there must be a sacrifice. Not only is she in the things, but she knows a lot of people. She's in the dark things behind the curtain. Behind the curtain. Ugh. I feel like she has like a room in her home. And then within that room, there's like this extra place. Like, it's dark stuff she does in there. Oh my gosh. The prayers that she prays for is not your typical prayers, okay? Okay. This feels like some definite, Mamumamadi, okay? We're not allowed to say that here. But some Mamumamadi stuff. For fame, fortune. Let me go back to these men, because it's like there's this set of bad people, which I would feel like, or like it's representing the Mngomezulu. You know what I'm saying? But then there's another group of people, more street, more hood, that she knows and she's involved with. I feel like first she made a deal, and it got her to a certain level. But that's not the level she wants to be. She wants to be up here.
Oh, okay. Let's take a break and just break down a little bit of what she said. So she says, "Ukeli, utwele," and everything is alleged. Okay, we're just reacting to what she's saying. She says, "Ukeli watwala ngusenzo," so that she can have fame and money. Let's look at present day Kelly. Does she have money? I don't know. Does she have fame? Would you say Kelly has money? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on that. Does she have fame? She absolutely has fame. That one is undisputed. But this is something that she wanted. But she was already, somewhat famous, okay? Because that night she was performing. She was performing that night. The night when, SENZO lost his life. And then she talks about these dark men who are part of the Mngomezulu, whatever that is. That's a funny makeup word, but whatever that is, what do you think the Mngomezulu represent? And also let me know in the comment section. And then she talks about some notorious men. Is that the 5 men in the dock? What's your thoughts on her credibility so far? Let's go back and listen to more.
She does some dark practices in her spare time. I would almost call her like high ranking in these practices, but nobody's higher than God. Okay, let's just put that down first. I do see a payout. I see a payout. I want to say like 20 to 30. I believe in South Africa that would be Ren. Supposed to be split up amongst different people that came. Not sure how many, but there's quite a few. Okay, so from his point of view, he's trying to protect her. From her point of view, the emotion is, oh my God, this is it. It's going down. It's time. She was scared. I feel like there was talking. It almost feels like they broke a door in, pushed the door in, start yelling, but shoot. After the first shot, bang, I hear conversating, like yelling, loud conversating. I feel like he can hear what's going on, but he's injured bad. He's injured very, very injured. Something about, hold on, there's something about this conversation after he was shot. There's something about, how do I explain that? It feels like we have to do this one more time so that we could say this, so it looks more believable. Oh, there's something about this moment. I just don't know all the facts to like put it all together. So he's laying down. Something else has to happen in their mind. They're conversating about this to make it look more sufficient, I want to say, I think. There's something about this moment that's very important. I have to get it. I have to get it. There's something. They're conversing about something. A big moment. A big moment. I just spilled my coffee. There's a big moment after he's laying there. He's already been boom, right? There's another is it another shot? Did somebody else get hit? There's something else about this moment that they spoke about over him. Like, he's laying there and they're speaking about it. Like, do it one more time. Did they shoot him twice? Maybe it's not. I feel like I can't continue unless I get this part correct, and I can't.
Now, that's a version we haven't heard before, and I am going to need Candace Star to go right ahead and do this again and get back into it and get more clarity, because let me tell you, this makes sense to me. This version makes sense to me because it explains why we haven't heard the version of Kelly Khumalo's mother. This makes sense to me. So everybody was in on it, okay? Except SENZO, because he thought he was trying to get a run for the invaders and protect Kelly, you know? And then they want the cell phone, but they didn't take the cell phone because, you know, it was found. And then he's lying there. Oh, that is so sad. He is lying there and hearing people plot. Just think about that for a second. He is lying. Blood is gushing out. Per the postmortem report, right? Blood is gushing out. And these people are just talking and planning. Should we do a second shot? What should we do next? What happens next? Wow. Mind-boggling.
I could do this. They're talking above him. He's on the ground. And she's speaking to the men. Loudly. They're all very filled with adrenaline. They're speaking very loud. And I feel like they're saying, we have to do this so it fits this scenario even more. Like, it brings it all together. Now, I don't know if it's actually worked or not, but she's still free, right? She's not locked up, right? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she's not. Like, why is she not locked up? Because people are being paid. There are people being paid off within the court system. There's somebody in the court system I'm hearing. Oh boy. I don't know if it's the judge. I don't know if it's the judge, but there's somebody that's, it's almost like a desk that they're standing behind. So I don't know if this is the judge or like an attorney. But there's people being paid under the table. There's people being paid for the job. Yes. But there's other people, or it might be the same energy, that takes payments knowing they're lying. On and on and on and on and on. That's what they're paying for. Dragging it out? Possibly? Oh. I just feel like some of this information I should not know. Like, I should not. Oh. This lady got connections. in dark places with dark people, but I wouldn't call them dark people. I would call them dark energies. These are dark energy people. All she cares about is fame. Oh. Oh my, hold on, because I spilled this, so I can't really, like... Oh, I know why they're gonna be so mad at me. Oh, Candace. Oh my God. Oh my God. Her fans have been put under a spell, like hypnosis almost. Like, it feels like she can do no wrong. That's what I feel like. I can do no wrong. Like, that's what I feel like. Like that's the freaking spell. She's hypnotized her fans through her music. That's crazy, because I don't even know if she actually does music, but that's what Spirit just said. She hypnotizes her fans through music. Like, I don't know any of her songs. I don't, you know, have South African news. You know what I'm saying? Or music that pops up. I don't even listen to music. If I do, it's like Ariana Grande. Oh my God, this is creepy. Okay. Don't he have a wife? I wonder if I could pick up anything with her. I don't know her name, but I know she's connected to him. So if we have SENZO here, Kelly here, let's try here. SENZO's wife. Okay, so I immediately feel like he's always been a player, because I heard that again. I feel like in the beginning, it really bothered her. I feel like they've been together for a while, and he's done it for a while. And I just feel very nonchalant. Like, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, but as long as he's taking care of home. I feel like he does take care of home in a sense. She's just like, I feel like she's been so traumatized from all the cheating, but like she don't want to leave because she feels like it's a good thing that she has with him, but at the same time, she don't want to let him go because it puts her in a better position. So she stays, but she lets him do whatever he want to do. I think she was also seeing somebody on the side, allegedly. But it took years for her to do that. Very nonchalant, not phased. Like if somebody would say, "Hey, I saw your man cheating," she wouldn't even have blinked because she like, I know, you know, I already know that. She's so nonchalant. Like, she truly don't care because I feel like everything's taken care of. That's the mind frame I'm getting. Because somebody asked me, Candace, do you think she set Kelly up? I don't. She's so nonchalant. She already got the prize. You know, she's married to him. This was like a real sacrifice for fame and fortune. This was an offering. His life was an offering. I hope, if nothing else comes from this video, that at least I can alert you to snap out. If you're one of the people that have been put under this spell or under this hypnosis, whatever you want to call it, that I can at least snap you out of that. Because nobody should be put under any spell or hypnosis without their consent, number one. And consent is not hiding something in the fine print. You understand? Or hiding something in a vibration or a frequency within the music. That's deceptive. Here we go. I just feel like I am going to be so spiritually attacked now because of this reading. And I might have to take some time to think if I really want to post this. She was a little bit in shock when everything was happening. And it was just because she couldn't believe she was actually going through with it. I think she was fighting with herself for a little while about it. And then he must have did something or said something to her that made her finalize it. Like, yeah, this is my decision, yes. I'm seeing a bag. Almost like a duffel bag. What is that? It almost feels like there's money or something valuable inside the bag. She definitely knows the people that came there. She definitely knows them, like she spoke to them before. She knows these people. She may not know, but she spoke to these people. It may have been, she knows somebody that they know, that they hooked her up with them, like a triangle. They contact her, she tell them what they want. There was money. There's got to be at least 20 to 30 I'm getting 20 to 30, and I want to say $1,000. I'm not sure how much that will be in South Africa, like their money. I don't know. But I'm feeling $20,000 to $30,000 to be split amongst people that all helped bring this together. But I'm also seeing extra money throughout a long period of time within this court system. This court system is so corrupt. Oh my God. Like, I know which one isn't, but money talks, money talks. Ooh. Oh, guys, don't hate the messenger, okay? Hate the player. Don't hate the game. Or one of those things. Look, don't hate me. Look, I didn't do this. I spilled my coffee all over. I think we're gonna try to disconnect.
I'm not sure about the Mandisa theory, so I'm going to leave that one. But let's go to the one that has been coming out a lot in my comment section, which is the money that is flowing within the courthouse, through the courthouse, not just with the, with the accused at this point, allegedly, but also within the courthouse, allegedly. But she doesn't know who exactly is receiving the money, and it's got to do with the delays. You know what? After this week, we went through Monday, Tuesday, the court not sitting because of delays. I'm not saying it's the delay. I'm just reporting back what she said. She said money is flowing and there's delays, and your comments are down below. Let me know what you think, because wow, this is a lot. This was a long video to edit because wow, but Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's get into the Sangoma statement and let's compare the two. Sangoma versus American seers. I don't even know what she is. Let me know in the comment section what she is.
I then went to them, I then prayed for Longwe, and on my spirits I saw that he had a shadow of a dead person, and that person was appearing to me as a male, dark in comparison, in white cloth. I told him what I saw. He even agreed that a dead person is even struggling him. He doesn't sleep at night. I asked him who was that person, and he didn't tell me. I told him that he must stand to steam so that we chase that dark shadow away. Same day I prepared water for him, and he started to steam. He started to steam the same day. He even mentioned that his father is always shouting at him for no reason. His friends doesn't need him next to them anymore. He came twice for the treatment. On the third time, he phoned telling me that he doesn't have transport. His brother was using his car. I didn't charge him because he was even complaining with money, saying he doesn't have money. Even if he work, he won't see where the money went to. I even prayed for his purse. His next appointment is supposed to be on the week of the 15th, but she didn't tell me exactly which date, but he is still under treatment.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jones.
As a quick piece, can we establish from Leonard Fan what the relevance of reading out the statement is, firstly, and secondly, what is the basis of admissibility for reading out this statement? Because we submit, my Lord, clearly that we are in the deep realm of irrelevant and speculative evidence.
You're saying it's mumbo jumbo.
Well, it's inadmissible evidence, my
I
Lord.
see. Yes, Mr. Mngomezulu.
I'm surprised if this statement is coming from 636 and these accused are prosecuted under 636. I'm surprised, my Lord, that this statement comes from 636 and the accused persons are prosecuted under 636. And this statement has been disclosed to the defense. If there's no relevance of this statement, why is it in the docket?
Now, the law says any document or every document which forms
Must be.
part of the investigation must be furnished to you.
Correct.
So even if it's irrelevant, it must be finished.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm still going to the fact that the state has also furnished a statement of Dr. Victor Velapi Otis Mkhize, VVO Mkhize. He's a traditional healer. They'll bring him as an expert in relation to the cleansing of a person. So that statement,
Who's going to bring him the state?
the state, it's in the state case under 636.
So they're going to call him as a what? As a science. You know what a science is?
Science, no,
I've never heard of the word science.
no,
S-E-A-N.
science. Yeah, no, I didn't know about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Guy who's supposed to see holograms.
Oh, yes.
I see.
The relevance of that traditional healer. This one is also a prophet. I would say he's a prophet.
Ah,
Because he was approached for the purpose of cleansing. And there's evidence of an expert in relation to cleansing. That is relevant because if that expert is called to testify and referred to this statement of NOMPILO, there are certain things that he will confirm as an expert. Same applies with Mangena. He's a ballistic expert. Any
that's
information,
science, man, please.
Sorry,
That's science.
that's science.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's forensic science.
this is natural science.
Oh, is that so?
This one is natural science.
That's why
Yes.
Mr. Nisi is going to call an expert, a ballistic expert. Even if you come after 100 years,
Yes.
like the FBI's do, that evidence is there. Now, this vanishing evidence, I don't know about it.
It's
And
submitted.
this
by
court
the-
is not equipped for that, I can tell you now.
But
Not
Mkulu-
equipped to listen to seances, SANGOMAs. I'm not equipped. I don't know if there's any judge in South Africa who's equipped to make a finding that kunesithunzi esiduze sokumuntu fanele ukuthi basisuse.
But Umkulu was here and he testified, Lainon Mjali.
What did he say, Mkhulu?
He was talking about him being approached for the Bahlolela, Babegel.
I see.
So those things, they are realistic, my lord.
Okay.
In our African culture. So hence, Kaylee had to approach this lady with confidence that she
Can
was...
they make SENZO come back from the dead?
Sorry?
They've got the powers even to make SENZO come back from the dead, are you saying?
No, that is impossible.
It's impossible. Okay.
It's only God who can do that.
Oh, I see.
It's only God.
Only God.
But I do not like to make submissions as if I don't live within the African cultures and customs. So if
No, fine, you
anything,
can make them. I'm
any
just
big-
saying I'm not equipped to evaluate evidence.
Yes. But I'll refer the court also. I just want to confirm with the Witchcraft Act,
Yeah.
the one in Zimbabwe. I want to check if there is relevance in terms of the admissibility of
Our
such a-
Witchcraft Act has it been repealed?
It has been repealed. Was it repealed in? I think. If it's not, I'll just confirm that, my lord. Because,
because
last
I-
time I was told it was abrogated by disuse, and it's no longer. But may I just have
fine.
a proper
Fine, I know
submission?
It's 1927.
Yes.
Somewhere there. That to me.
That Longwe Twala is the one who shot SENZO MEYIWA.
Oh, which witness testified to that?
My lord, I came on record on a trial within a trial.
Yeah.
I went to the records
Yeah,
during
fine.
Easter holidays. What I've gathered is the information that will be sufficient for me to proceed with the trial, with the main trial.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
All what I have, the state might not have.
Is
For
that so?
instance, it's evidence before this court that this witness did not interview the family of MEYIWA.
Okay.
Moreover, I am still going to the Section 205s that were taken from the members, from those people that were inside the house. Yes.
Fine. No, you can go on.
Thank you, my lord. The person who killed SENZO MEYIWA is not here amongst these five.
This exercise of trying to elicit evidence of witnesses, we all know that it is not under cross-examination. You're reading from a statement, but Ntetwa and his colleague were taken to cross-examination by all the counsels here. So their evidence is not restricted, obviously, to a statement. They said other things which were elicited by the very gentleman who's the prosecutor, Baloi, and Mr. Ramosipidi on behalf of 1 and 2, and Mr. Nisi on behalf of 3, and Mr. Mngomezulu on behalf of 4, Ms. Mshololo on behalf of 5, cross-examined these 2 witnesses, police witnesses,
Yes.
and elicited more evidence. So, but you are now concentrating on a statement. How does it help us? Maybe you can explain to me, I don't know.
I hear you, my lord. I have no difficulty in withdrawing that question.
Okay.
I have no difficulty at all. But